The countdown is on. Marvel's Phase 5 and 6 are about to deliver some epic cinematic experiences. In this video, we'll break down all the upcoming movies and give you a sneak peek into what you can expect. Captain America: Brave New World is set to release on February 14th, 2025, after being delayed from its original July 2024 date due to production issues and industry strikes. This film will continue Sam Wilson's journey as the new Captain America, following the events of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Anthony Mackie stars as Sam Wilson, Captain America, with Harrison Ford stepping into the role of Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, who has now become the U.S. President. Ross may also appear as the Red Hulk. Other key cast members include Carl Lumbly as Isaiah Bradley, Danny Ramirez as the new Falcon, Tim Blake Nelson as the leader, and Liv Tyler returning as Betty Ross. The movie's plot will involve a global crisis, with Sam Wilson confronting the leader, an evil genius last seen in The Incredible Hulk, 2008. The story will explore how Sam handles the responsibility of being Captain America in a changed world with significant international stakes. Thunderbolts, Cinematic Universe's schedule. This film will bring together an intriguing mix of anti-heroes from previous MCU installments, offering a unique narrative centered around a morally ambiguous team working under government directives. The cast of Thunderbolts includes familiar faces like Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, David Harbour as Red Guardian, and Wyatt Russell as John Walker. Hannah John Kamen returns as Ghost, her role as Taskmaster. Julia Louis-Dreyfus joins as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, the leader of this group. Newcomers to the MCU include Stephen Yeun as Sentry, a powerful character with a dark side, and Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross, now the President of the United States. The plot revolves around this group of anti-heroes taking on government missions, drawing comparisons to DC's Suicide Squad. The team's dynamic will likely explore themes of redemption, control, and personal conflict, especially with the looming presence of Sentry's unstable powers. As the characters each search for a sense of purpose, the involvement of Valentina suggests manipulation and high-stakes missions, adding complexity to their roles in the larger MCU. Fantastic Four. The MCU's Fantastic Four is scheduled to release on July 25th, 2025. Titled The Fantastic Four, it will mark Marvel Studios' first official take on this iconic superhero team set in a 1960s retro-futuristic New York. Director Matt Shakman, known for WandaVision, has shared that the movie will avoid rehashing the origin story of the Fantastic Four, as that's already well known. Instead, the film will start after they've gained their powers, introducing them in a fresh and modernized way while paying homage to their comic roots. Given the 1960s setting and hints of multiversal elements, this version of the Fantastic Four is expected to bring a fresh narrative while staying true to the essence of Marvel's first family. The cast includes Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby as Invisible Woman, Joseph Quinn as Human Torch, Ebon Moss-Bachrach as The Thing, and Julia Garner as Silver Surfer. Ralph Ineson voices Galactus. Robert Downey Jr. may appear as Dr. Doom in a post-credits scene. Blade. The highly anticipated Blade reboot in the MCU, starring Mahershala Ali as the iconic vampire hunter, is set to release on November 7th, 2025. The film marks Blade's return to the big screen, taking on a darker tone with a confirmed R rating, which promises to explore the character's ruthlessness. This movie will also serve as the final film in the MCU's Phase 5. Blade has faced several production delays due to creative differences, with the film undergoing multiple rewrites and director changes. Initially directed by Bassam Tariq, who later stepped down, Yann Demange is now set to direct the movie. The writing team has also seen shifts, with Michael Green, known for Logan and Blade Runner 2049, now penning the script, providing new hope for the film's direction. The cast has some big names like Delroy Lindo, Aaron Pierre, and Mia Goth. Mahershala Ali is playing the main guy. There's a rumor that Mia Goth might play Lilith, a bad guy from the comics, but it's not clear if she'll be the vampire or the sorceress. The plot is largely under wraps, but Blade's origins as a half-vampire hunting his own kind will likely be central. There are rumors that the storyline could span decades, starting in the early 1900s, but this has yet to be confirmed. Blade has already made a voice cameo in the MCU during a post-credits scene in Eternals, hinting at his larger role in future films. Despite the challenges, there's growing excitement about how Blade will fit into the broader MCU, particularly with the introduction of supernatural elements like vampires. Spider-Man 4. Spider-Man 4 is one of the most anticipated future films in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's speculated that the movie might drop in 2025, specifically on June 27th, although this could extend to 2026 due to delays related to the writers' and actors' strikes. Tom Holland is confirmed to return as Peter Parker, with Zendaya likely reprising her role as MJ and Jacob Batalon as Ned Leeds. However, the plot remains under wraps, though it's expected to shift towards a more grounded, street-level story, stepping away from the multiverse shenanigans of No Way Home. This will see Peter Parker dealing with his life post-anonymity and might feature a confrontation with villains like Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, or Scorpion. There's also talk of introducing a potential storyline involving the Venom symbiote, but that seems more likely to develop in future installments. In terms of tone, Spider-Man 4 will likely be smaller in scale compared to the previous films, focusing more on emotional depth as Peter navigates his dual identity. Avengers Doomsday. Doomsday is poised to be one of the biggest MCU movies because it brings back Robert Downey Jr., but in a shocking twist as Dr. Doom, an alternate version of Tony Stark. This return has immense emotional weight, given his previous portrayal as a hero. Additionally, the film unites powerful teams like the Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts, setting the stage for massive multiverse battles. With multiversal stakes, the involvement of key Marvel characters, and the Russo brothers' direction, this film promises to deliver high-octane action and emotional depth, all leading into Avengers: Secret Wars. Fans will witness beloved heroes clash with one of Marvel's most iconic villains, making it a monumental cinematic event. Avengers Doomsday, set to release on May 1st, 2026, will bring Dr. Doom to the forefront of the MCU's multiverse saga. Played by Robert Downey Jr., this version of Doom will be an alternate universe Tony Stark, adding a deep personal twist to the character's role as the villain. The film will also unite teams like the Fantastic Four and the Thunderbolts, setting up an epic crossover with high multiverse stakes. Directed by the Russo brothers, the plot will focus on a complex, multiversal threat, hinting at major confrontations and alliances leading into Avengers: Secret Wars. Fans can expect massive battles and emotional stakes as the MCU's heroes fight to save their timelines from destruction. This film continues Marvel's larger exploration of the multiverse and alternate realities. Young Avengers. As of now, no official release date has been confirmed for Young Avengers. The team is expected to appear during Phase 6 of the MCU, possibly in late 2026. While the lineup hasn't been fully announced, many familiar young heroes from past MCU projects are likely to be involved, such as Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld, Ms. Marvel, Iman Vellani, America Chavez, and Cassie Lang. The project could be either a movie or a Disney Plus series. Marvel has yet to confirm full details. While specific plot details for the Young Avengers movie remain under wraps, the narrative is expected to center around the younger generation of heroes coming together in a world where the original Avengers are no longer available. Themes may include identity, mentorship, and the challenges of stepping into legacy roles. Key characters like Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Cassie Lang, Stature, and others from the comics are likely to be featured, facing villains such as Kang the Conqueror, who has been set up in the MCU as a major threat. Doctor Strange 3. Speculated that Doctor Strange 3 could release on November 6, 2026. This timing would allow it to come out before Avengers: Secret Wars, which is set for May 2027. The plot will likely revolve around the concept of incursions, which were hinted at in the post-credits scene of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Clea, played by Charlize Theron, will presumably have a significant role in these developments. The story may explore the consequences of Doctor Strange's actions that caused the incursion and delve into his character development, especially concerning the dark implications of dreamwalking. There are reports that Sam Raimi is in talks to return as director, which would be a significant boon for the film given his successful direction of Multiverse of Madness. As the project develops, more details about the script and additional casting will likely emerge. Subscribe us to keep an eye on updates as the Marvel Cinematic Universe continues to expand. Thor 5. It is speculated to be part of Marvel's Phase 6, potentially arriving in 2027. While the full cast remains unconfirmed, it is expected that Chris Hemsworth will reprise his role as Thor. Additionally, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie and Natalie Portman as Jane Foster are anticipated to return. The involvement of other characters, such as the Guardians of the Galaxy, is still a topic of speculation, especially considering Thor's previous interactions with them. Fans are excited about what Thor 5 could bring to the franchise, particularly with the possibility of new villains and deeper explorations into Norse mythology. The film may also serve as a stepping stone for introducing new characters from the comics, such as Beta Ray Bill or other cosmic beings, adding to Thor's already rich lore. As Marvel continues to expand its universe, Thor 5 is poised to be a significant part of that journey, blending humor, adventure, and deeper themes of identity and legacy. Avengers Secret War. Avengers Secret Wars is poised to be Marvel's largest MCU project due to its unprecedented scale and ambition. The film will unite characters from across the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including the Avengers, X-Men, and Fantastic Four, marking the largest ensemble of superheroes ever seen on screen. It leverages the multiverse concept, where alternate versions of popular characters like Spider-Man and Wolverine can appear alongside current MCU heroes, making it an all-encompassing crossover event. The stakes are also at an all-time high, as the Secret Wars storyline involves the potential destruction of multiple universes, with heroes battling on Battleworld, a planet constructed by Doctor Doom. As the conclusion to the multiverse saga, it will tie together plot threads from movies and series like Loki, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and Spider-Man: No Way Home. This convergence of characters, worlds, and high-stakes drama is what makes Secret Wars the most ambitious and large-scale MCU project to date. Marvel's current saga, set to release on May 7, 2027. This movie will serve as a direct follow-up to Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, and will likely adapt elements from the 2015 Secret Wars comic series. The plot is expected to revolve around incursions, where multiple universes collide, leading to the destruction of the multiverse. A new reality called Battleworld will be created by the villain Doctor Doom, bringing together various heroes and villains from different universes in a fight for survival. This storyline could mark the introduction of the Fantastic Four and X-Men into the MCU. The film promises to be a massive multiverse